two. You probably don't see this. And we're on. And we're live. Hello, everyone. This is Julie Parker with Your Inner Blueprint, a physiognomist and face reader. And one of the things I wanted to do is share with you some of the people that I've met on my journey, some amazing people, actually. And today I have here with me Julie Corron, who is a wellness coach. And Julie, tell us what your company name is again.
I actually don't have an official company name. You can find me on Facebook under Julie Corron or on my blog at fromkindness.com. And I started out as a yoga teacher and found that people were asking me a lot of questions about health and wellness that didn't directly connect to yoga. And I felt a little unprepared since, they're asking me questions. I'm standing there in my bare feet. So I went and got some additional training so that I could really answer questions and address more the heart of the issues for them.
That's interesting. I love it. So tell me what inspired you to start this then? What connected you to, where's your passion in it?
Well, my passion in it is I see people, as a yoga teacher, I see people who come in and for an hour or an hour and a half a week, they're thinking about these things and then they forget about it as soon as they roll their mat up. But a lot of it is stress reduction. There's so many stressed out people out there. Try to get to the heart of that. Some people are looking for developing their skills around resiliency, that type of thing too.
Awesome. And excuse me for 1 second. I'm going to interrupt you 1 second. I don't know who's on, but hi. Make a comment if you're there. I see one person viewing. Welcome, interviewing Julie Corron, who's a wellness coach. And she combines meditation and yoga. It's yoga nidra, right? For sleep?
Right. Yoga Nidra is a guided meditation. It can be used to improve sleep or just general relaxation. It's a little misleading because it's got the yoga word in there, but there's no moving during it. You're just lying still and being guided through the different, connecting with different parts of your body and relaxing your brain.
I think we all need that. I think we all need to remind that, yes. How often throughout the day do we find ourselves like either not breathing or so tense that we have either like chest pains or a headache or like stomach ache or just tense shoulders, neck,
right?
Everything.
Shoulders up by your ears.
Yeah, yes. I'm not stressed. I'm stressed. So, who would you say this is for? What are your clients?
I have to confess, I was a little surprised because I envisioned all my clients being female because I know so many stressed out women, and it turns out just as many men have the same issues around stress. So it's men or women who are tense or have trouble sleeping. Sometimes it's because their bodies are in knots when they go to bed at night. For other people, they can't turn their brain off. So it's zeroing in on what their particular issue is and then learning how to let go of that. And it's great when it happens. You can hear it in their voice. You can see it. Their whole face relaxes. The shoulders drop down. Everything changes. And it's like, okay, we got there. We got there to that knot of stress wherever it was inside you, and you were able to let it go.
So 2 things that came up while you were talking, which I have to share. One is, okay, so my husband is the one that goes to do yoga. He, in some ways, is one of the most unlikely people in the world to do that. But he meditates, he does yoga. I do it, but I don't go to yoga class and make it like a regular part of my weekly or daily routine. And if anyone's out there, let us know and connect with us by either hitting some thumbs up or likes or whatever so we can connect with you and know you're there. Or post any comments and we'll come back later to answer or reply. So the other thing is just listening to you talk. You've got the most soothing and relaxing voice ever. So I'm sure that's a big help too. It's really, really calming and warm and nurturing and, very relaxing to listen to, I think.
Well, thanks for saying that, Julie, because it's something that I can't hear. Like everybody else, I don't like listening to the sound of my own voice. So it's nice to know that it's not annoying to others.
No, for anyone else listening, comment below and let us know what you think. But I find it very relaxing and nurturing and warm and calming. So that's really helpful. So where can people find you? And I think you have a gift that you wanted to offer anybody interested. Tell us about that and where we can find
the gift is a recording, Yoga Nidra for better sleep. It can help you go to sleep more easily, stay asleep throughout the night. The recording I'm offering is one that I made. I have one of somebody else's voice that I use myself because, again, I don't like listening to my own voice.
Okay. All right.
But if you go to fromkindness.com and the contact page, you can put your email and address there, and I'll send it right out to you. Then you can download and play it either at bedtime, or some people like to use it during the day. But a lot of times, if you can hit play as you lie down to go to sleep, that'll work pretty nicely for you.
That sounds amazing. Okay, so do you have a favorite story about a client that you'd like to share?
I do, and it comes out of a stress management class that I've taught many times. We do some chair yogas, we do some stretching, we try a couple different kinds of meditation, some breathing exercises, talk about the causes of stress, the works. And then afterwards, I had someone, this was probably a couple months later, approach me and very shyly say, that stress management class, that changed my life. I was like, wow. And that was my reaction. Like, really? Because that was not, it's great, but it wasn't necessarily the goal. Because the goal for me was just to suggest some different ways that might work. And what happened was it was a different approach than what she had tried in the past. So she was able to say, oh, there is a way I can do yoga that doesn't hurt and stress me out and make me cry, because yoga shouldn't do any of those things. So she was able to go back and integrate some of these practices into her life and be more relaxed on a daily basis. It's like, that is fabulous. That's what everybody wants to hear. And that was what
an awesome story.
My moment.
Confirmation for you too. We always like hearing, it only makes us feel good, but to know that we're making a difference in someone else's life, that's amazing.
It really is.
That's great to hear. Well, if any of you are watching live or catching the replay, again, this is Julie Corron, and she is a wellness coach, and she's offering a free sleep meditation to help you relax and stay asleep. And if you've heard the rest of this interview, you'll hear her voice and how relaxing and calming it is. Julie, tell us what else do you do anything in addition to the sleep meditation, and what other types of yoga do you do? Or coaching do you do?
The wellness coaching includes a lot of different things. A lot of people come to it because they're stressed out, and for many people, they have to get past at least that initial block of stress before they can move on to anything else. I also teach classes in developing resiliency that ties into stress management a lot. It's almost, in my mind, like stress management on steroids. It's for the really big challenges in life, the things that you think about, what do I need to bounce back from? That's where the resilience part comes in. And I also help people reconnect with their spirit if that's gotten a little disconnected along the way. And in general, it's like we have to learn how to get out of our own way so that you can get back to what you enjoy in life. And that's when I know that someone is really making progress, when they stop saying, oh, I'm so stressed out about X, Y, or Z, and say, oh, you know what? This past weekend, I went and did this fun thing, and it was really great. Because what happens for people is once they start dealing with the stress, once they start getting a better night's sleep, once their brain can turn off and thinking slows down, those racing thoughts are gone, they start remembering all the enjoyable things in life and start making time for them. And then it snowballs, but in a good way of, oh, this feels good, let me do more of it. And then I feel good afterwards, so I want to do more of the good feeling things. And that in itself helps the stress to decrease.
I agree. I think we forget to play. Like as kids, we're playing, we're having fun, we're happy, we're skipping, we're running, we're, playing games and just doing silly things and being creative. And we lose that as adults. And it's so important for balance. Sleep, relaxation so you can sleep, and just balance eating, getting enough food, getting enough of the right foods, and really taking care of ourselves and having time to just chill, time for fun, time for work, time to relax and take care of ourselves, time to reconnect. It's all important. So that's really part of rounding our life so we can be productive.
Yes, it is. And it's interesting because the issue of self-care has come up a couple times recently. And a lot of people have ideas around it. It's like, oh, it's massages and manicures and bubble baths. And those things are nice and they're fun and everything. But there can be times when the best thing you can do for yourself for self-care is to go to bed an hour early, or have a nice, light, healthy meal instead of picking up takeout. There's a lot of different, or as you mentioned, playing, either doing something fun by yourself or playing with your kids or your pets or your grown-up friends, and having a good time and letting that recharge you and rejuvenate you.
Exactly. I think it's different for everybody. And people forget just even the little things, like you said, having a nice meal or getting a little extra sleep, or whatever it means, playing whatever it means for that person. That's, what we forget.
Yes. Yeah, we take it for granted.
We definitely do. And it's so important. Well, Julie, this has been awesome. I so enjoyed talking with you, and I'm sure the listeners will also benefit from what you had to say. And I really look forward to checking out your meditation. So
well, thank you, Julie. This was fun.
It was fun. All right. So anybody watching now or catching the replay, again, this is Julie Corron. She's a wellness coach, and she's offering for anybody watching today a free meditation to help you sleep better and stay asleep. So it'll be, if you don't see it now, it'll be in the feed where you can reach that. And then again, Julie, out to you, and either for classes, how do they find you?
You can go to the fromkindness.com. There's a contact page there. So you can send me a message through that. Facebook, Julie Corron, or julie.corron@gmail.com. You can email me directly if that's more convenient.
Sounds great. Okay, thanks again. We'll talk to you soon. Signing off for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.